we get off on the power and the anointing, and so you see a lot of showmanship.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of self-promotion. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of who's who in the zoo. You see a lot of who's got the biggest name. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like as if the anointing was somehow going to carry our life. No, he made us to be carriers of his anointing. His anointing was never meant to just carry us. And so that sanctifying part within us changes us so that we can carry this precious thing. For we have this treasure in vessels of clay,
Yes.
that the excellency of the power might be of God and not of man.
Yes.
So here we are with a vessel of clay carrying something really precious, and it's called the anointing. And the power in the pulpit is actually no substitute for the anointing within. It is no substitute for the anointing within. You know, in the Old Testament, in Leviticus, and I'm a bit of an Old Testament freak, but I love the New Testament. Obviously, it's a better deal, than the old one. The old one was pretty scary. You had to bring your sheep bleating all the way to the temple, and everybody knew that you'd sinned, and so on. I like the New Testament deal a whole lot better. But the Old Testament actually contains in it the revelation and the backdrop for the new. And we see there that the priests were to be anointed and to anoint others. Is everybody with me? I'm jumping in the deep end, and you know, I'm going to come to a point sooner or later today, so hang in there. But Leviticus 14, I think it's around about verse 14, the priests were to be anointed, but they were also to anoint others in the same way. And that blood was taken and it was put on the right earlobe. And then it was put on the right thumb. And then it was put on the right big toe. Signifying that hearing the word of the Lord. And what we do and where we walk needs to be cleansed in the blood. But the interesting thing to me is that wherever the blood was on the right earlobe and the right thumb and the right big toe, there the priests would also put the oil on the right earlobe, thumb and toe. Why? Signifying that where the blood has been, there the oil can flow.